Today, the House will cast the first significant vote of the Trump presidency, other than the confirmations, of voting on the Ryan Trump health care bill that repeals and replaces Obamacare. Now, it's not a perfect bill. It would leave premiums a little too high, the subsidies a little too low. It would extend the welfare benefits of Medicaid a little too long, and various problems like that. But fundamentally, it is a gigantic improvement from Obamacare. First of all, it repeals the individual mandate, the absolute core of Obamacare. You know, the Republicans for many years were threatening to hold up the budget or shut down the government, demanding a repeal of that mandate. And now they've got it within grasp, and they should embrace it. The government has no business telling us that we have to buy health insurance and what kind of health insurance we have to buy. Now, the bill is a little deficient in that it doesn't reduce the required services that you have to include in the insurance policy to make it eligible for subsidy. And the reason it doesn't is not that the administration doesn't want to do it. It's that if it does that, it's clearly legislating and would need 60 votes to get it through the Senate, and it never will. Now, some conservatives say, run the gauntlet anyway, damn the torpedoes, and overrule the parliamentarian and pass it with 51 votes. I'm for that. I think that's a good approach. But I think we need the bill to pass the House to be able to have the credibility to do that. And if we end up with a system where there is subsidy for those that can't afford health insurance, to get whatever health insurance policy they want, and to use it or not use it as they see fit, and which incentivizes them to take care of themselves. And in addition, that requires welfare recipients to work before they can get Medicaid, that has various co-payments and deductibles to deter excessive use, and that terminates the enormous expansion of Medicaid that Obama passed for 2020 or even 2019. That would be a very positive result. And I think the conservative Republicans who are trying to oppose this bill, including some very good friends of mine, I think are really doing the country a disservice. If Trump loses this bill, it'll hurt him. It'll project the image of a party that can't govern. It'll project the image of a party that can't get its act together. And it will really weaken our hand in the United States Senate, if the bill ever makes it to that, and blow up in our faces. The most fundamental promise the Republican Party made was to repeal and replace Obamacare. There is a perfectly good replacement sitting there on the table. And these purists that are voting against it, because it doesn't dot all the I's and cross all the T's and isn't exactly what they want, are wrong, doing a disservice, and I pray that they won't vote the way they're talking now.